today.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 105, down 105. Nasdaq's up 170. S&Ps are up 13. Gold contract flat, $18.55 an ounce. You get silver also flat, $25.54 an ounce. Light sweet crude flat, $52.30 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year up 5 ticks, trading 137.06. The 30-year up 21 at 169.17. And King Dollar's up 220 ticks, trading 90.456. Euro's at 121. Yen is at 103.89. The British pound's at 136 to 1 U.S. dollar. Tom O'Brien, the Nasdaq's on fire.
Oof. Nothing's changed, man. The Nasdaq's on fire, and Tom Brady's back in the Super Bowl. There we go.
Oh, man. Intense. No doubt.
Quite the games we saw this weekend, man. But let's get into the market. We'll talk about some football later, but quite the games. Got to love the competition up there.
No doubt. And the NDX 100, folks, I mean, this is pretty intense. The strength inside of today is Pinduoduo is up 10% or $17. You get Moderna up 9.5% of $12.64. NetEase is up 9% or $10.81. And good old Tesla is up 5.5%, trading out $49 at $8.96.
And you know what's not on that list, which doesn't make it, is Apple's up 4%, man.
I know.
When you have a company that's worth almost $2.5 trillion, is up 4%. They have added more than $100 billion to their market cap since the close of Friday. The move that has is just staggering, man. Staggering.
It is. And, you know, this this is the week, folks. I mean, when I was listening to your program, there's Wednesday, folks, is firepower extraordinaire. I mean,
Totally.
The Fed meeting starts Tuesday. They come out with a statement Wednesday at 2 o'clock. News conference at 2:30. I think we got Apple, we got Facebook, you got Microsoft.
Tesla. Microsoft is Tuesday, so it's Apple, Facebook, Tesla is the trifecta on Wednesday. And that's following Microsoft, which they're up like 0.7% today, I think. Not quite the rush that, 0.8%. But yeah, Wednesday. And then what's cool is you get fourth quarter GDP on Thursday morning for the final 3 months of 2020, which will be interesting.
And, folks, if you want to see Bubblicious, which we're in, the bottom line, we'll see how long it starts. Just go to GameStop. This is pretty intense.
Crazy. I saw your email this morning to me. I said, are you serious, man? He said, what'd you say? It's going to open at like 100 or something like that, $90. I was like, oh, my goodness.
And this is just amazing, folks. I mean, you can go back, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You go back 8 trading days, it was at $19. This is the super squeeze of the last 15 years, I'd say that. I mean, I haven't quite seen something like this. I've seen it before, but not for that long, I bet. It's probably might be longer than that, man. I mean, the low for the year, dollars, it was $2.54. Yeah, this is people. We're going to read about broker dealers. Someone's going to get hurt really bad in this situation. Not quite sure where it's going to pop out, but yeah.
I was just going to say, it might have already happened. I mean, there's people already getting hurt probably with these jumps. I mean, never would I have thought that over the weekend that it would climb to 136 after we were talking about, how crazy things seemed at 60, right?
Yeah, and well, I know, weren't you looking at you're just joking in the den on Friday, looking at the puts on it? Right.
So I actually sent out a video for my subscribers, just kind of informationally, because I was looking at this stock. You can always learn something. We were not trading it, and I specifically said, do not trade this equity, man, in the option market, because who knows where this thing is going to go. And what I had talked about in the video is just the type of volatility premiums that were priced into this equity. So here I have the option chains up here, right? You go month by month. You just jump out to February 19th, okay? We're talking about 25 days. How about a $90 expected move? The stock's trading at $90.
Wow.
What is going on, man? But what I said, too, was I said, listen, and what I looked at, what was interesting was, so here, this is, and you got to go so many strikes because we're so far away. Let's make it 100 strikes, okay?
Yeah.
There is volatility premium that you can absorb in like the 12 to the 13. I mean, what I did is I was looking at, do I still have it up here? Let me see if I still have it up here. I do. So just an example as in, and that's going to July. Let me get these right. They're all over the place. I just going so quickly. The point being, my goodness, I mean, there is volatility premium priced into puts that expire in 25 days.
Okay.
The stock's at 90. And people are paying for puts at $10. They're paying pennies, okay, but they're paying 17 cents for a $10 put that expires in 25 days, and the stock's trading at 90. What I said was, you know what?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but I said, hey, they might be underpricing it, man, and who knows, as in, and look what happened, right, as in the upside, but just remarkable when, if you're the person selling somebody a defined risk trade in GameStop, you better be getting some premium, right? But pretty staggering when you look at some of these numbers. Even going out this week, man, you're talking about a $47 move. Just bonkers stuff that's happening in this equity. Yeah.
Because what does happen, folks, is that you never know when a parabolic move, in particularly a short squeeze like this, and when I bring it up, I don't quite understand how, like on Bloomberg, they're still saying that there's a 141% short position. So it's like, how do you get a 141% short position, man?
What it probably is, man. If you had to place a wager on Friday, right, would you say that we opened Monday higher than the highs we had on Friday or lower than the highs we had on Friday, right? You say lower, especially if you're short. You say, you know what? I just got to survive the squeeze.
Right.
I just got to survive the squeeze, man. And
it goes again. Right.
It is. And you always want to be looking at every trade as in, would you enter it today? Would you be the one, putting your money up on this equity on Friday, shorting it? I don't know.
It evidently must be institutions, folks, because retail traders, we'd get knocked out of this in a second. The broker dealer just knocks you right out. So this is an institutional trade, evidently. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't survive it. Unless you have, hundreds of thousands in your account that is not in use. Because in literally 2 days, in 2 days, it's 100%. More than 100%.
Yeah, it's actually, it's like 125% it's up since Thursday's close, which was already up, from 40 to, crazy.
Pretty amazing, man.
Hey, how about AMC? Let's jump to them real quick in the final because they're up big again today on some financing, right? Almost $1 billion. Kudos to whoever's given AMC $1 billion. But back up right around $5, man. I talked about it on my show. A little dicey when you think about in January, and we talked about this before, we're not quite back up to those levels. But, man, in January, you're talking about trading at $6.50, and you're going to tell me today you're at about $5 with everything going on over the last 12 months, let alone the movie theater business might be dying anyway. Right. I don't know if $5 is fair price.
And the statement, folks, is AMC said it's no longer in risk of imminent bankruptcy filing. Yeah,
exactly.
That's imminent. Get that word, folks, okay?
If I was in that equity, I would just be in that equity, maybe hoping somebody buys AMC before they go BK or something, because I don't know how they survive on their own in this environment.
Oh, seriously. And it's changed. Movies might not go back to what they were, man,
It's not their fault. They're in a dying industry.
Yeah,
right, totally.
Stay right there. Tom and I might come right back.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, Taz understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the Taz Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the Taz Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Hey there, I'm Andy Arbertine with Tiger Precious Metals and Stones. Whether you're looking to buy and sell precious metals or trying to find the perfect diamond ring, I'm here to help. I have over 15 years of experience with diamonds and precious metals. You can call me directly at 727-329-8245, and I will personally answer any questions you have and help you find exactly what you're looking for. I will be your personal concierge in the metal and stone business. Give me a call today, 727-329-8245.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 99. Nasdaq's up 163. S&Ps are up 13.5. And so check this out, folks, okay? This is something else, man. And I suspect you're going to see this run for a while, too. So on Friday, I was talking about, Tom, that you had Chiron was belting it out with Reddit. And Chiron decided that, hey, man, I'm going to stay away from this retail trade because they're...
Sorry, Citron?
Yeah, Citron, thank you.
Okay.
And so what it was, folks, Citron shot, GameStop. Reddit, which is a site that, it's a chat room. Reddit won in a huge way. Now this morning, you got penny stocks surging as Reddit touts and incremental updates. This is, the Robin Hoods are going to go over here, folks. They're going to run these stocks. You're going to see this for a bit, man. This is going to go from equity, from portals to portals running stocks, because they've been successful. I mean, you won't hear the stories about people lost all their freaking money, unfortunately, when the stock ran up, 100% in a day and then they didn't get out. But the bottom line is that this, no doubt, if you were around in, 96 to 98, this is how it was, okay?
Yeah.
And this is when these chat rooms were just starting. Now they're sophisticated. Now it takes 2 seconds to say, okay, they put the leader list up, right? Here's the leader list. Here you go. Go for it, right? It's going to be intense, man.
Yeah, it really is, man.
Wild. Absolutely wild. And, when you hear... whether some of your friends saying, what do you mean you're not in the marketplace? What's wrong with you? Hold on for the ride, man. You know?
Yeah, listen, those aren't investments; those are trades, and they should probably be the shortest term trades that anybody can find if you're in them, and they should probably be. I don't know. I was going to say should probably be in options, but that's where we see you can't trade options when the volatility is so high right now. So I don't know how you're trading them. I agree. It's like, man,
yeah, you shouldn't be in them. That's the bottom line.
You better just be trading with money you can, like, I don't know how you short it, because then your risk is undefined, right? The thing like GameStop can go from 20 to 140 overnight, and you're in big trouble. On the long side, yeah, you want to take a flyer, one of these, but you better be risking 100%, just like you are on some option trades where you wake up tomorrow and GameStop's back down at $5.
Right. And what has happened in the past, and of course we know that doesn't have to happen in the future, but what has happened in the past is that when you see one GameStop, folks, right, it doesn't stop there. We're going to see 4, 5, maybe 7, who knows, 8 or 9 equities that act like this in the next couple of months. That's how it. There's normally just not one. It's normally okay.
Sure.
Because it's just it's a psychological deal that happens in the marketplace. I want to send some good white light out to one of our tigers out here. His mother's in the hospital, 94 years old. So send that white light, folks. And all white light, folks, is it's just all energy. We got energy inside us. We get good energy. You send that out there, you get that lady better. I'm sure she's going to get better, too. 94, that's a beautiful thing. And we'll get that white light over to your brother. So, Ernie, this is a big week, man.
Yeah, as I was going, I agree, man. Just you can't overstate it, right? I mean, the earnings alone would be big. An FOMC meeting in this environment would be big. Fourth quarter GDP would be big, considering what happened in the final 3 months of 2020. Man, I think they're looking for a 4.2% growth in those final 3 months, and we get them all. We got 100+ companies in the S&P reporting this week. So you're getting more than 1 out of 5 S&P companies. You got 13 Dow companies, so almost half of the Dow companies reporting this week. Here we go.
Wow, that is one big number. Let's see what Giuliani's getting sued all over the place this morning. Let's see what this one's about.
Well, he should be for the things he's been saying.
I know.
1.3 billion. Good luck to him.
Yeah. So first he gets sued for 1 billion by the
Dominion.
The Dominion. This one here. Now check this one out. Okay. Donald Trump's lawyer Giuliani exploited false election fraud claims to hawk gold coins, cigars, supplements on a podcast, according to a 1.3 defamation suit. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, so this is part of the same suit. Okay.
That's the Dominion one, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, listen, defaming a company with lies comes with implications, and he's about to find that out, so.
Yeah.
Look at that. So, yeah. While marketing gold and silver coins on his YouTube show in December, saying, I accomplished a lot in 2020 exposing the truth. Yeah. Well, we'll see. As was the case with the president, man, when you show up in court, we saw what happened. So.
Yeah, this. So check this one out, folks. Okay. Now this. Most of us probably heard this. Okay. Now I'm in the metals market, so I pay attention to all these different ads. But it wouldn't matter whether you were listening to MSNBC, CNN, Fox,
Bloomberg.
Bloomberg. That's right. So I heard this ad. Okay, so check this. Now it didn't say that Giuliani was behind this one, but this was okay. Okay, he recommended that viewers buy gold from a company he can trust and told them to give them a call and tell them Rudy sent you, according to the complaint. Yeah, you know what happened?
Can you just finish that last part, though? If you call them right now, they'll give you $1,500 of free silver on your first order.
No, that's why I had that's why there's no such thing. Exactly, folks. As soon as I heard that, they'll give you up to $1,500 of free silver in the first order. Can you imagine what they? Can you imagine what they're going to charge you if they're going to give you $1,500 worth of free silver?
All these car companies that in Florida, they give you a free cruise for 2 people with a TV if you buy a car from them. It's not free. They just jack up the price. It's the same deal. Now, the gold deal, though, is I've seen ads on Bloomberg, and literally, I got to email them. Like, does Michael Bloomberg really need the money to run ads at Bloomberg that talk about, buying commemorative silver coins that are
worth nothing, right?
Yeah, that are just wrapped in. It's like, do you really need Michael Bloomberg? And I'm a great fan of Bloomberg, right? But this stuff where it's like, come on, man, take some responsibility. Where you're pushing out ads for pennies compared to what that company, they don't need those types of ads, man. They have plenty of ads from brokerages, from investment professionals.
There's no doubt.
The gold and silver ads that prey on people who are uninformed to buy commemorative coins that are just basically garbage, compared to what they're paying for them. I agree, man. It's disappointing that they do that, because they're complicit in all of it. I agree.
No, for sure. And and unfortunately, folks, okay, this has never stopped even since I was a kid. They prey on the older population that unfortunately waits for their mail, looks at the mail.
Uninformed. They have retirement money that they can spend, disposable income, not really disposable, but they have available, cash. And it's just the words they use are so misleading. They play, they play great games with the U.S. language, the English language, to be able to legally say that they're in the right, while realistically being misleading to the average person across the board.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. When we come back, we got to go to iRobot and find out what's going on here, man. I know the robots are going to take over, folks. Okay, but iRobot is just taking over this morning because it actually opened. Okay, you actually could have bought the stock at like $100, and it's $138.62 right now.
40% banger by 10:30, not bad.
Yeah, and so let me just see some here. This would be really strange. Well, this is a 37% short position. This one we were talking about the aspect that, okay, so is this the new game? Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Hi, folks. Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials down 72, Nasdaq's up 166, S&Ps are up 15.5. Well, Tom, when I was just saying that, don't expect more of these shots to basically go a lot higher. I wasn't expecting it in like 30 seconds. Bed Bath & Beyond. Here you go, folks. This is like sick. This is going to be, the machines must be catching on to this or something, man. Okay, so Bed Bath & Beyond just went up $13, and I'm talking about. The gap up was the gap was $2 up, folks, okay? And it's just screaming. And this is also another highly shorted stock. Not like, still gonna, 67% of the float is shorted. So they're out there hunting. And if you have an equity, folks, that you're short and it has a high short position, just close it, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
The hunt is on. Oh, my God.
I mean, what's amazing is the news stories of all these, just on the Think or Swim platform, it's literally the identical headline when we pull up all these. It's yada, 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 public company, this one, Bed Bath & Beyond, or whether it's GameStop, are trading higher amid continued momentum driven by retail investors' interest in the stock. That's it. It's the headline on every one of these. That's it.
I know. When I saw Bed Bath & Beyond, I says, hold it, man. What? Yeah. And, the bottom line is it's very easy. All they have to do is actually call up Dave White. Dave will tell them all those, how many positions are being shot right now. But the bottom line, it is public information, folks, and they're going after them. And you can see why. The bottom line is that, guess what? You have that many retail traders just buying 100 shares apiece, buying 10 shares. I mean,
hey, and now they got more funds to do it with because they're banking it every single day on
man.
GameStop, Bed Bath & Beyond. That one I didn't.
I was shocked. Let me tell you. Yeah. When I says what I did is that here, watch, I'll show you. I just put up the most traded stocks, folks, and as soon as I pull down, it says Bed Bath & Beyond. What's happening there? And we'll see some others pop up. I suspect.
Sure.
This is.
Look at GameStop. We're back up to 120 already, man. That thing is just...
Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, right. Yeah, 120. And we hit 127 earlier, I think, right? Or did it just hit it? It might have just hit it. This is... Oh, yeah, this is... Yeah, it just hit it. It hit 127. You're at 120, 134. And, more than likely, folks, what Dave was saying in here, in order to... So what happens is this. We're talking about the option market, folks, okay? Options, the premium in options are saying, well, just to borrow GameStop, what Dave was saying earlier in the den was that it's $20 a share just to borrow it, okay? It's like, yeah, that'll go higher than that, too, because that's not that bad, actually, to borrow it. Yeah.
It's who knows what the real number is, man. And that's what I just had fun sending out a video to subscribers Friday, just being like, look at what's going on. And this is what it basically means, right? And it was basically saying, man, there's a almost like a 1 out of 3 chance in the next 4 or 5 months that GameStop is back down to like $10. The options were pricing in, and I was like, you know what? I was like, that might not be even enough volatility. They might not even be pricing in enough volatility because this thing is moving so much, and we see what happened today. So you actually probably could have bought calls and made money, which is insane for the volatility it had in it Friday. But it's overachieving even right now with what's going on.
No doubt. Let's go take a look at Kamiko for one of the Tigers. That's CCJ. And if that's trading at 37 cents right now, I'd be careful on this. The reason being is that it had an extraordinary run. I just don't think it's finished basically doing this correction. I don't like that gap that's open there at that 1106. We made it down Friday to 1236. You get a bounce going. If at the end of the day this bounce is basically lighter than almost 7 or 8 million shares, that could be doing an ABC down, going right back to the breakout area. Equities, for some reason, folks, equities like going back to their breakout area. Now, sometimes that's not bad if the breakout area is not far from when you're trading. This case here, the breakout area is like $10 to 11. It went all the way up to 14, 15, and guess what? Then it wants to go back there. So percentage-wise, it's quite a move, man. It makes.
Yeah.
That's where patience comes in a big way. You just sit there and wait, and get it as close to that number as you can. Then your probability goes up higher, your risk comes down a bit. So.
Hey, I'm going to jump back to football, all right, because it's an exciting day in Tom Brady Nation. Some of these stats, man. So the games were incredible last night. First, Brady, it's just insane, the stats, man, when you look at it. So this is just a tweet, not even sure who this Albert Breer is. Let's see, a senior NFL reporter for NBC, somewhere Boston, good Boston guy. 10 Super Bowl starts, twice as many as any other quarterback. Brady has 33 playoff wins. That's more than 2 full seasons of playoff wins, more than twice as many other quarterback. First quarterback to win both conferences, never happened before. He's only the second quarterback to get to the Super Bowl with 2 teams. I mean, it's just staggering, man. Now, the other thing was that field goal on Green Bay. So here's what, if you weren't following, folks, Green Bay was down by 8 points. There's about 2.5 minutes left in the game. They're within the 10-yard line, right? They get first and goal. Looks like they're probably going to come in and score, and then maybe the 2-point conversion is for all the marbles. Well, they get stopped in 3 downs. They're on like the 8, and they decide to kick it. This is the first time since 2015 that a team has kicked a field goal down by between 4 to 8 points, so down by more than a field goal, right?
Yeah.
Within the 10-yard line since 2015, the first time that they have kicked a field goal in under 3. And the last person to do it was the Falcons coach, Dan Quinn, who took a lot of heat for his decisions. They had the collapse against New England, of course. So kind of ironic that a coach already notorious for maybe not doing so well as the coach of Atlanta. But the point that I want to go over, and it's like selective reasoning, all right? And this ties back to trading. So the coach is Matt LaFleur, and he says it felt like the right decision, okay? Well, you want to be guided by statistics. And ESPN put some statistics on here in terms of the chances they win, if they go for it, they don't. I don't exactly agree with those.
Especially when you have Rodgers as a quarterback, right?
Yeah, he's like the MVP this year. You can't you got to have faith, and he was having faith in his defense, okay?
Yeah.
But here's where that gets weird, is that if you have that much faith in your defense, then go for it, because you need a touchdown no matter what. Your defense can still stop them because Tampa will be on the 7-yard line or
you
something.
Fumble,
so you don't.
Brady does another interception. Yeah,
whatever it is, right? So what he says is that I want to get into it. So, oh, come on, let me find it, because he says that he thought they had a lot. Oh, let me find it, because what he says is that the point being, he went for a 2-point conversion in the third quarter when it was 28-3, and they missed. Is that earlier? And they missed that. So this guy's going for 2-point conversions in the third quarter, and he's not even going for it at that time. I mean, it's just it's emotions. As you know, we'll finish it up after this, but let me get the numbers straight, because it's emotions. When you look at the decisions made, you go for it in the third quarter, and then you don't go for it with 2.5 minutes left, and they never get the ball back, and that was it. So.
Stay right there, Tommy and I come right back. Dow's down 77, Nasdaq's up 163, S&P's up 15. We'll come right back.
Hey there, I'm Andy Arbertine with Tiger Precious Metals and Stones. Whether you're looking to buy and sell precious metals or trying to find the perfect diamond ring, I'm here to help. I have over 15 years of experience with diamonds and precious metals. You can call me directly at 727-329-8245, and I will personally answer any questions you have and help you find exactly what you're looking for. I will be your personal concierge in the metal and stone business. Give me a call today, 727-329-8245.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Directions Daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 85. Nasdaq's up 157. S&Ps are up 14.5. Go ahead, Tom.
So, yeah, just to finish it, this is a stock show, but, man, it comes into decision-making. There's a lot of mentality that goes into trading. And what you're seeing here, in my opinion, is a lot of rationalization of a bad decision by that coach. So the way it went down is that the coach let Rodgers choose the third down play, okay? Which was a rollout pass of sorts that didn't end up working. Rodgers, this is my interpretation. What he says is here, it wasn't my decision. He said LaFleur gave him the option to call the previous play. Rodgers said he might have called a different play if he knew LaFleur was going to opt for a field goal. Okay, so he's given Rodgers the right to call the third down play. Rodgers thinks they're going to have another down to go for it
anyway. Yeah,
he doesn't know if he calls a pass play and gets an incompletion, the coach is going to kick a field goal with 2.5 minutes left. And then you have the coach saying, anytime it doesn't work out, you always regret it, right? No, that's not true, actually. You shouldn't actually regret it. In trading, this is what you shouldn't. There's a lot of times that, you make trades that in the long term, you're confident that you made the right decision. You get stopped out of a stock, and you said, I have to take that stop because I'm in the business of making long-term profits. I'm not in the business of regretting short-term variance. So that's the one. It was just the circumstances, having 3 shots and coming away with no yards and knowing that you only needed the touchdown, but you need the 2-point conversion. So then what he says is, but we need the 2-point conversion too. And you know how hard that is. Well, what are you doing going for it in the third quarter then if this 2-point conversion is like mission impossible here? And then you let Rodgers call it on the third down, and then he thinks you're going for it on fourth down like the whole rest of the world, and then you kick a field goal, and the Rodgers never touches the ball again. Very bad decision making. But the point is, look at the rationalization, and we do this as traders. You should not say anytime a trade doesn't work out, you always regret it, right? and say, what are you talking about, man?
Right.
You know, we're going to have losers. You can't live in regret every time you have a losing trade. It made me think of all those scenarios because the mental game in trading is so tough. And poor Rodgers, man, I just thought, you know, he's having quite a season, and to have a coach have zero confidence in you, make a pretty gutless call, in my opinion, to just kick a field goal and hope you get the ball back when he says our defense is great. Well, if your defense is that great, man, then go for it, and maybe you'll get it back again. And why are you going for 2 in the third quarter if this 2-point conversion is so difficult that you make, you know, that anyway? Just try and incorporate that, because I think when that coach takes a hard look at that in a week, he's going to realize that he might get fired. Rodgers might go to a different team, and he may have cost their team a Super Bowl win, man. So it's crazy. But
listen, as of course the Tampa Bay and the Brady's fan, I was freaking elated. I thought I was seeing things, man.
I couldn't believe it.
I thought I was seeing things.
I hear you. I said they're going to kick it. That's amazing.
If you saw the end of the game, folks, okay, which I thought was really cool. You know, of course they brought Brady up and all that, and they keep asking him questions. And finally, Brady said to him, "Hey, man, get someone else up here." And it was so cool. Nice. He takes the trophy. He says, "Get someone else up here." Just hands the trophy off. Goes back with all his guys, like, you know, and of course the other guys went crazy then. And then the first thing Brady did, folks, okay, he runs over. I don't know if you've seen this. He runs over to the stands, and he says to the usher, "Hey, that's my son. Can you let him down there?" And the kid's running down. I mean, he's just a class act, too, man. I mean, it's just a whole different ball game.
Because they got so many great players, man. Evans, the receiver, right? Let alone the defense in its entirety, man. I mean, last game they basically won it versus the Saints, man. Four turnovers or something like that.
Well, look at Brady. He had 3 interceptions, man. They won.
Did he? Yeah. So there you go. Exactly.
I mean, Tampa's got it, man. I mean, this is going to be a great Super Bowl, man. We're prejudiced, folks. No, you can hear that, I guess. Okay. But the bottom line is that they really have a team, a real team, meaning defense, offense.
You know what's crazy? The last 4 teams, man, Buffalo had an amazing season. That quarterback, Allen, for them, he is going to be a stud, man. He is awesome to watch, the way he runs around. And then you have Rodgers. Like, almost any 4 of those teams, man, Bills Mafia, right there in a minute. Rodgers has his own story, maybe an MVP. Almost any 4 of those teams, but you get quite a matchup between Brady and Mahomes. And you go back 3 years, man, that was the AFC Championship that went to overtime, and Mahomes didn't even get to touch the ball. So Mahomes could easily be going for 3 straight championships right now if they just win a coin toss a couple years ago.
That's right. I forgot about that, man. Wow.
That was the 3rd straight AFC Championship that Kansas City has hosted. First time that's happened in a while, where one team hosts 3 straight AFC or NFC title games, and they won it last year. They're in it again this year, and the first one they hosted, they were up against the Patriots, and they went to OT, and New England won the coin flip, and that was the path to a Super Bowl victory, man. The overtime in the NFL, well, this is all my NFL grievances in once. Overtime in the NFL is a shame. You know, they should do it like college, because it's a real shame that coin flip, you know, we benefited on a coin flip to win a Super Bowl. Goes the other way, Mahomes might be on his 3rd title. They should change that overtime rules.
Wow. Yeah. Let's take a look at some
back to the market.
Let's take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here. AMC's the top dog. You get Palantir. That's been on the move, man. That's up 450. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Well, of course, Bed Bath & Beyond is not stopping. Now it's up $14. Macy's. Oh, look at this. Let's see what's going on with Macy's. Macy's is up $2.61. Okay, so this got a 35% short position. Maybe it's the next one they're going to start. They are. Oh my God, this is hilarious, folks. Okay, this is like crazy. This is it. They're going to find stocks. This is the 35% short position. They're going to start running them, and that's not that hard. And once they get it going, which they get it successful, it's a lot easier. I mean, let me see if there's any press whatsoever. Nope.
You know what I see? The only thing that I have on my news and Thinkorswim is just from last Thursday, saying that Deutsche Bank upgraded them with a price target from $9 to $15. The market's like, yeah, we'll get there by Monday, no problem. Wow. As in, that's not playing into today, but just interesting, man, the moves that this has happened.
Yeah. MVIS. Let's go take a look at this for one of the tigers out here. Let's see what we got. This is Microvision. They develop miniature display imaging based on integrated. Okay, so the low's 15 cents. The high's $9.73. You're up.
Integrated. I see. What is it? Yeah. Integrated photonics module. Light scanning technology.
Laser,
maybe that's
optics,
that LiDAR maybe or anything like that.
Video or still images in a small form. Small form factor. Well, the last small form factor that tried to go
Quibi, right, or whatever that is.
Yeah, they lost quite a bit of money.
Katzenberg,
so let's see what we got here.
Billions.
So this company takes in $3 million a year, and robots. Okay, robots. Yeah, well, I see what Dan you're going after. Traders are going after a high volume high out here. $9.73. Yeah, they can get tested. That's how these things work, man.
Yeah, and there you go. So they're talking about LiDAR on autonomous driving robots. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
That LiDAR, man, is going to be, I don't know, that's how, like, basically 3D, even my iPhone 12, I think we have LiDARs, and that's how 3D imagery, all that stuff is kind of going to be everywhere pretty soon, I think.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 164. NASDAQ is up 107. S&Ps are up 3.5. We'll come right back.
Back in the day, I joined Hotel California in 2006, and like many of you, was drawn in by, BAM! As well as...
Whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows.
You see, I believe that everything in life happens for us, not to us. And Tom ignited the fire within me to want to learn how to master the markets. So how did I go from knowing nothing about technical analysis to becoming the #1 market timer for the S&P 500 in 2018 and the #2 market timer in 2019? Simply put, I hired coaches with a proven track record, which led me to a whole new set of tools that I created to interpret the message of buyers and sellers. I would love the opportunity to teach you this award-winning set of tools and to help you improve your market timing. You can test drive my newsletter service, Mastering Probabilities, for the next 30 days with no risk to you. Plus, you'll gain access to archive workshops that'll take you step-by-step through my system. Sign up today by going to the homepage of TFNN.com and selecting Mastering Probability in the newsletter tab.
Bam! Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. The printing presses are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The U.S. deficit has risen 200% in 1 year with no end in sight. The markets are looking for an additional stimulus bill to get us through this once-in-a-generation pandemic. There's no free lunch, folks. The more stimulus dollars put into the marketplace, the less your dollar is worth each and every day. This is the time to protect yourself with a portion of your portfolio in the metal market. The Gold Report comes out each Monday morning. I bisect and dissect the dollar, silver, gold, the XAU, and the HUI. The Gold Report is a long-term hedge against the dilution of your buying power. The U.S. has put more than $6 trillion into the marketplace in the last 6 months, with more expected in the next few months. The market did and does need the stimulus, but it will have long-term implications on our buying power. The Gold Report comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to TFNN.com and order the Gold Report now. Protect your buying power. Order the Gold Report now.
With markets trading with extreme volatility and peaks and troughs everywhere, regardless of what you're looking at in the markets, this is a great time to see the type of analysis Basil Chapman delivers for his subscribers every market day with the Opening Call newsletter. Basil has been analyzing markets, providing his take for subscribers to his trading services since 1984. Every morning, Basil publishes an update for his subscribers, along with weekend and evening updates when warranted. The Opening Call provides traders a daily market overview with regard to the direction of the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, along with specific recommendations, including stops and targets. You also gain instant access to Basil's subscriber webinar archive from earlier this year, a dark cloud cover, and essential market analysis. Ride the Chapman wave today by signing up for the Opening Call newsletter on the front page of TFNN.com under the newsletter tab. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials down 186. NASDAQ up 72. S&Ps actually went red, Tom.
What's going on there, man?
You know what's so funny is that when it was going red, I pulled up GameStop just quickly because it does affect even short squeezes, and GameStop went from 159 down to, is that 116? Yeah. And then it's at 132 now. And this is what it just did. Literally in 3 minutes, 4 minutes. It's like this is like crazy, man. That's like
the moves are quick, man. I was just jumping around to some of the tech stocks, even like Amazon was at $33.63 this morning, and we've given up $80, 80 down to $32.85.
Yeah.
You're down 0.2% as opposed to being up. Even Apple, was up 4%. You're up 2.6% now. You've traded down more than $2 from where you were, from 145 to 142. Still the Nasdaq 100 is up 60 points, but man, look at that drop off from 13,554. We're down 130 points in the Nasdaq 100. And you want to see something, man? This market watch, the Nasdaq 100.
Yeah.
These tech stocks just keep getting bigger, man. It's just like, look at this chart.
Look at that.
The heat map in terms of Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Tesla, Microsoft. Nothing else matters. I'm generalizing, of course. That's Nasdaq 100. But even when you jump to the S&P 500, man, look at the size of Apple. I mean, Apple's
that's the
Apple, Microsoft.
Oh, there.
That's the S&P 500 right there.
Oh my God, that's huge. Yeah.
Yeah. Amazon, Tesla, Microsoft, Apple, Google, and look at we get on when in the next 2 days we get Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, and Tesla, and yeah.
Unreal.
Watch out.
Watch out. Stay right there, folks. We get Facebook. We get Think and Swim coming up next. And I'm Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes Day. Wait, I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Go get him, folks.